Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Vesna here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're returning, welcome back. My channel is mostly about DIYs, flips, thrift flips, makeovers, trash to treasures, DIYs, holiday themed like DIYs, any of that kind of stuff I do on my channel. So if that's the kind of thing you like, please make sure you subscribe, stick around, take a look at my other videos, and leave me a comment. For today's video, I'm going to be creating a shadow box using this haunted house from the Dollar Tree and just a scrap cardboard box from actually a box of tomatoes. So to start off, I'm going to be painting the inside of the box orange. I have this orange acrylic paint that I bought at the Dollar Tree. It was the only one that they had, so that's the one that I'm using. So you can just see what the shade of orange is in there. And I'm just going to cover the box so that you can't see the cardboard on the inside. I thought I was going to do another coat of the orange, but after it dried, I liked the coverage, so I left it. Now you could totally do a darker orange if you had it. It's whatever you have on hand. Um, but this is what I had, and it it covered it fine. I do wind up using a bit of a baby wipe just to blend all of the colors together. Not a bit of a baby wipe. I use a baby wipe to blend the orange to the cardboard, as you can see that I'm doing here. After this dries, I go ahead and I deal with the outside of the box, and I use black paint for the outside of the box. But before I go ahead to paint that, I want to paint my haunted house, which I'm also painting black, and I'm just using a Dollar Tree acrylic black paint to do this, and I'm using the just a Dollar Tree brush to paint on the black paint. I only need to do one coat. It's easy coverage. It's a dark color and a light color, so super easy to do. Then for the sides of the box, I'm not doing the back of the box, but for the sides of the box, I'm using just leftover black house paint that we had on hand. That little sample there that you can see, it's a bare black paint, but it could be anything you wanted. I just didn't want to use up all of my acrylic paint because I'm running low. Now I wound up doing a little bit of the black kind of seeping into the orange on the inside just to give it kind of like a spookier look. And once everything dried, I cut out this tree just from black cardstock and I just drew it out with my like freehand. And then I had these foam cats and bats and owls just left over from different projects. And then I went ahead and I used, because I only had a purple bat, I wound up cutting it out from one of the cats, just doing my own bat. And I wind up hot gluing these onto the box. So I'll show you what I do. Now this video is a part of a challenge hosted by Domestic Diva DIY. It's her Halloween DIY challenge, and she hosts these challenges every month. So if you haven't checked her out, make sure you check her out. Now they're always a different theme. So this month's theme is Halloween. Now Sonia has 3 channels. She's got Domestic Diva DIY. Then she also has Domestic Diva Home and Domestic Diva Cooking. So make sure you check out all 3 channels. I'll have her DIY channel linked, but you can find the other channels on her DIY channel. Make sure you check out the playlist. I'll have it linked below as well. The point of the instructions or the rules for the challenge were that we just had to create any kind of DIY we wanted as long as it was a Halloween theme. So that's what you can see me doing. After those are cut out, I wind up just assembling the shadow box and seeing how I like it before I glue everything on. So this is what you should do before you glue things on as well, just to make sure that this is the look you're going for. I'm using hot glue, so it's not permanent, so I could take it off, but sometimes it takes the paint off, so then you just have to redo it. So make sure you're happy with what you're putting on before you glue it down. And after I've glued that down, I go ahead and I place some lights into the shadow box. These are the mini lights from Dollar Tree. They were $1.25. I'm in Canada, so everything's $1.25 with the copper wire. And I put them on the inside of the box through that little hole that you could see at the bottom there. I put the cable through there, and then that way the on and off switch is easily accessible behind the shadow box, and then you can't see it on the inside of the shadow box. I'll show you what I mean next. So here's what I mean by putting it through the hole, so that way you can't see the on and off switch, but it's still easily accessible. I did wind up moving the owl. Now the owl was a self-stick one, so it was easy to remove off of the branch. And I love the way this looks. My kids said it was spooky, so it's a win-win. If you like the way this looked, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. Check out the playlist, check out Sonia's channel, and be sure to pop by tomorrow as I'm going to have another Dollar Tree DIY. This time it'll be a pumpkin. It'll be still be Halloween themed because I'm in the Halloween spirit, and it'll be a pumpkin Halloween theme DIY. Check out these videos that I'm recommending for you at the end. I'm sure there'll be something that you really, really enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have an excellent day.